What's happening, Brew Crew? It's your boy, Mikey B. I'm back with another episode of Brew Music Monday. And as you can see, I'm in a pretty different setting this Monday. But I decided to do this because, these guys just celebrated their 11-year anniversary. And, 11 years in craft beer is something to definitely celebrate. And this brewery is just absolutely phenomenal. They put a lot of time and effort into every single beer that they do. And the beers that they released for the anniversary party, each and every one of them, absolute fire. I hope to see them year round. And yes, I am talking about Monday Night Brewery. I am actually at Monday Night Garage right now here in Atlanta, Georgia. And it's definitely one of my favorite places to hang out. They got the indoor vibe, they got the outdoor vibe. It doubles as an event space. It's super huge. The square footage is outrageous. And those are some of the things that, I like to see in a brewery. So Brew Crew, just like every other Brew Music Monday, let's jump into our topics for the week. So the first topic that I want to talk about is, it's all over. Well, I'm not even going to say all over, but it's one of those topics that I came across, and it is about flying people out. So let's say you meet somebody on whatever social media app, whatever dating app, and you think you like them enough to fly them out. They seem interested enough that you fly them to your city, right? There's been a lot of conversation about, and videos too, because guys been exposing themselves like crazy. I don't understand why they do that, but that's another segment. But they meet these girls and then they fly them out to their city. Like, first and foremost, why are you flying this random person to your city where you live, where you reside, all that good stuff? Like, I don't like people in my space like that too much, so I'm definitely not about to fly nobody to my city to spend a weekend or however long with me. Now, the main thing that comes with this is sex. So guys fly a girl out, they vibing, guy think they supposed to be having sex. Now, let's just go ahead and put it out there. No woman owes you anything, fellas, and I think that we're all adults and we know and understand that. We know and understand that no woman owes us anything. It's a risk you take. But in my mind, I'm like, listen, make sure you have that conversation. You meet this girl, y'all vibing, everything cool, you feel like you want to fly her out. Make sure you have that conversation with her. Like, come on, it just makes sense. Hey, look, I'm feeling you, what I'm saying? You're very sexy, blah, blah, blah. Like, do you think I'm somebody you would want to have sex with, or can we have sex? What I'm saying? It's like, have that conversation. And if she seems a little iffy, she says no, don't fly her out. What I'm saying? Like, especially if that's just what you want is the sex. Like, I can see if, you really wanted to get to know her, sex wasn't really that big of an option or big of a thing for you, fine. Fly her out, y'all have a good weekend, don't pressure her into doing anything. And it sucks that we gotta have these kind of conversations in 2022, but, some people view what others do as what they should be doing as well, and it just does not go that way. And I want everybody to understand that. And ladies, same thing goes for you. If you do not feel him like that, don't accept that fly out. Like, don't go out there. Don't put yourself in that situation to where he's going to expose you or make you feel like you should do something that you don't want to do. Just don't go. Like, hey, no, it's okay. I'd rather just get to know you a little bit more, and then we can go from there. That's always an option. But the fly out has been a crazy conversation, and videos have surfaced on social media. And Brew Crew, I want to know your thoughts on that. Have you ever flown a girl out? And ladies, have you ever flown a guy out? Or, if whomever the sex you like, have you flown them out? I have, but it was back in the day, back in the day, like way back in the day. But outside of that, like, unless I'm in a relationship, and that's the only time I really even flew them out or, went to visit them, I'm in a relationship. So I'm with the fly out. The only thing that I want everybody to understand is just to make sure you have those conversations. Make sure y'all on the same page when you do. Let me know what you think. Brew Crew, one of the other topics that I want to talk about, and it's one of those things where I can't really control it. The only way that I can control it is to not drink beer, and I'm not gonna not do that. Is I saw in the news that there is a CO2 shortage. Now, all of you should know that CO2 carbonation is used for your beer, but there's a shortage, and breweries are having to pay so much more for CO2 than they normally would. You know, a lot of breweries, they have those CO2 tanks and they get them refilled, tons and like 13, 14, 20 ton tanks, and they're running low. And they say the problem should be fixed about like late September, early October. But that just goes to show, like, we're living in a world where, like, one day something that's normal that you already have, you always get, not an issue, is not available anymore. Like that kind of thing is just mind blowing to me. You know, growing up, never really cared or even thought about things that I couldn't get. But now it's like, as an adult, I'm going through life and there's things that I personally use or personally want or need, and I can't get it. It's very frustrating, because it's like, the logical in me is saying, why don't they just make more? But it's not that easy. You know, with everything going on in Russia, with previous wars, and, you know, our previous presidency, you know, just tariffs and all that, man, look, it's crazy. But hopefully they fix that real soon, because the last thing that I want to hear is going to a brewery and I can't get the beer that I want because it has no carbonation. Like, I don't want that at all. Brew Crew, let me know your thoughts on that as well. It's one of those things where it definitely affects us. So let's talk about it. All right, Brew Crew, the next topic that I want to get on is the FBI. They raided Donald Trump's home, and it's about to be some shit. You hear me? The FBI's never raided a previous president's home before, or anything for that matter. And just the fact that they have enough information that they got a warrant to do that is scary. So I would really say in like the next week or two, so much stuff is about to get ready to come out on Trump. Like, they got documents. They seized documents out this man's house, and it's frightening, you know, because you just never know what was in there and what they're about to uncover. And I, for one, I'm scared for him. I really am. You know, definitely not the biggest, not a fan, but everything he does is newsworthy. And I really feel like, you know, that was his mantra, you know, during presidency and prior to presidency. That's his thing. He wants to be in the spotlight, and anything that has him or gets him in the spotlight, I really feel like that's what the fuck he does. And this is just another edition. Like, bro, what? So I'm ready and eager to see what comes out of this, man. It's one of those things where it's kind of got you on the edge of your seat, you know, like a very, very suspenseful movie. Trump's biopic, however you say it, is gonna be crazy. And I want to know who's gonna play him. How long is it gonna be? Is it gonna be in like documentary form, or is it gonna be like a true movie? Because this man has lived a crazy life, and it just got crazier with this FBI raid. Let me know what you think about it. Hit me in the comments. All right, Brew Crew, let's jump into our Netflix series of the week. And this week, I was old enough to know what was going on. And the fact that I don't remember any of this is just a testament to like how the life I lived growing up. Like, I just did not pay attention to stuff like this. But it's Trainwreck, Woodstock 99. It's 3 episodes. It goes through all 3 days behind the scenes and in front of the scenes of Woodstock 99. And it was up in New Jersey, New York. And it was nuts. 250,000 people over a 3-day concert series weekend. That just sounds outrageous, right? It really does. Who would have thought that this fire and mayhem and all this stuff would happen? I did. You put drugs, men and women, this music, rock music, hip hop, you put all this stuff in one space. It's bound to be some bullshit to happen like every single time. So I don't know why this wasn't like fully thought of, but man, it was crazy. All 3 episodes, very, very interesting. I do wonder why they didn't show DMX in there, because DMX definitely tore that stage up at the 99 Woodstock. But if you have not checked it out, watch it. Watch all 3 episodes, pay attention, because it's crazy how these people just literally destroyed this place and everybody got away with it. Check it out. All right, Brew Crew, so today I am going to be having the On an Island. So could I get the On an Island, please, sir? Thank you. Now, I had On an Island on Saturday at their 11-year anniversary party, and it really just like blew my mind. I absolutely had to have this beer again, and I'm so glad they still have it. There you go. Thank you very much. No problem. On an Island. Let's get into it. All right, Brew Crew, like I said, this is On the Island. On the Island is a rum barrel-aged imperial sour, and it was conditioned on pineapple, tangerine, key lime, vanilla, and banana chips, coming in at 10% ABV. Brew Crew, I wish y'all was here with me right now. This is a phenomenal barrel-aged sour. I get full barrel throughout that entire sip. Every single note hits at a different point. On that back end, that pineapple, that tangerine, that citrus flavor. Not really, hold on. I do get a fruity aroma on that, but nothing that I can like actually pinpoint. But it is a fruity aroma. But throughout that entire sip, you get every single hint. That vanilla pairs so well with those banana chips on that back end, and it really just lingers after you done drinking. Like after you swallow, it just lingers, and that's what I like. I like to continuously have that flavor behind after every. I like to continuously have that flavor after every sip. And this is absolutely phenomenal. Monday night, you did an awesome job. Absolutely knocked it out the park with this. All right, Brew Crew, we're gonna jump into our music for this week. Now, I told y'all how I feel about this beer. Like, I went into details as far as the review goes, but how the beer makes me feel is just, it's so relaxing. And then at 10%, you drink you a crowler of this while you're relaxing somewhere. You ain't even gotta be on the beach. You could be at the house. It could be on the back porch with some of your homies. It could be anywhere. And this is an anywhere beer. It doesn't have to be a specific place. But this beer does take me to a specific place. And this song actually, depicts how I feel. So this week's song is Kokomo by the Beach Boys.
I wanna take you to Bermuda, Bahama. Come on, pretty mama. Key Largo, Montego, baby, why don't we go to the Kokomo? We can play it fast and then we'll take it slow. That's where we wanna go. We gotta go.
What a vibe. That song is truly a vibe. This beer is truly a vibe. It pairs awesomely together. It puts you in that headspace, that mode of just like chilling, At 10%, you definitely need to be somewhere where you're gonna be chilling for the night if you're gonna have a few. And Monday night did an awesome job. This song pairs absolutely well with this beer. Get the beer, listen to the song, kick your feet up, and relax. Brew Crew, I want to thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Brew Music Monday. I'm your boy, Mikey B. I'm going to leave you with this tidbit. Fuck what people say. Do you. And on that note, I'll see y'all next week. Cheers.